Is the Schumann resonance of the Earth rising to reflect higher consciousness? Christina Sarich writes, the Schumann resonances are oscillating magnetic frequencies that happen in the Earth's electromagnetic spectrum. They are said to be generated by electromagnetic changes that happen within the Earth's core that then affect the Earth's surface and ionosphere, including the sentient beings living upon it, such as us, of course. This resonance has been about the same for hundreds of, if not thousands of years, but it seems to be changing now. Why is that? It has been assumed that the Earth, along with all living things on Earth, is surrounded and protected with this natural frequency of pulsation of 7.83 hertz, or the Schumann resonance. The ancient Indian rishis called this sound Om. Whether by coincidence or not, it also happens to be a very powerful frequency to use with brainwave entertainment, allowing human beings to access their full brains and heightened consciousness. Though the Schumann resonance can vary depending upon the geographic location, it has been hovering around 7.8 cycles per second. This resonance is thought to be the heartbeat of the Earth, an oscillating frequency which we ourselves attune to in order to stay in balance energetically. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. Greg Braden claims to have found evidence that HAARP and other weaponizing weather is messing with the Schumann resonance of our Earth, offering that there is evidence in the Seattle Library's archives, and though this has not been verified, many others have suggested that the Schumann frequency is not only altered to control us, but that we can also alter it, depending on our own level of consciousness. Yes, again, we revert to the scientists at HeartMath, who have reported scientific evidence concerning that our thoughts, our peace, our love can also change and heal the Earth, not only the Earth, but also solar storms on our sun. Now, going back to this, in 2014, it was considered anomalous for the Schumann resonance frequency to have risen from its usual 7.83 hertz to somewhere in the 15 to 25 level. If we have peaks up to 36 hertz in recent days, that's really just not normal. You can also track this in real time using Space Observing System. Now, as the HeartMath Institute research has revealed by collecting a continuous stream of data from the Earth's magnetic field, there does seem to be a shift occurring in global consciousness, evidenced by changes in the Schumann frequency. And we can look at the spectrum calendar to see changes for ourselves in the link here in the article. Moreover, the research suggests that when many people are in peaceful alignment, the resonance changes to reflect that. So please see the video before this one, having to do with the purpose of mass meditation and how beautiful it is to heal everything. Now, the resonance changes to reflect that. In other words, we are changing the magnetosphere of the planet with our thoughts and actions. To heal things, that is. This coherence is likely being supported intergalactically as well. NASA details, quote, at any given moment, about 2,000 thunderstorms roll over our Earth, producing some 50 flashes of lightning every second. Each lightning burst creates electromagnetic waves that begin to circle around Earth, captured between Earth's surface and a boundary about 60 miles up. Some of the waves, if they have just the right wavelength, combine, increase in strength to create a repeated atmospheric heartbeat known as Schumann resonance. This resonance provides a useful tool to analyze Earth's weather, its electric environment, and to even help determine what types of atoms and molecules exist in Earth's atmosphere. The waves created by lightning do not look like the up and down waves of the ocean, but they still oscillate with regions of greater energy and lesser energy. These waves remain trapped inside an atmospheric ceiling created by the lower edge of the ionosphere, a part of the atmosphere filled with charged particles which begin about 60 miles up in the sky. In this case, the sweet spot for resonance requires the wave to be as long, or twice, 3 times as long, etc., as the circumference of the Earth. This is an extremely low frequency wave that can be as low as 8 Hertz, some 100,000 times lower than the lowest frequency radio waves used to send signals to your AM/FM radio. As this wave flows around Earth, it hits itself again at the perfect spot, such that the crests and troughs are aligned. Voila! Waves acting in resonance with each other to pump up the original signal. While they'd been predicted in 1952, Schumann resonances were first measured reliably in the early 1960s. Since then, scientists have discovered that variations in the resonances correspond to changes in the seasons, solar activity, activity in Earth's magnetic environment, in water aerosols in the atmosphere, and other earthbound phenomena. What NASA does not detail is how human consciousness can interact with these frequencies to change them. In the HeartMath Institute, they call this global coherence, but it's also known in hundreds of ancient texts as the quote-unquote awakening. Additional scientific findings suggest: 1, the Schumann resonances are observed by experiment to emerge at several frequencies related to brain waves. They range between 6 and 50 cycles per second, specifically 7.8 alpha waves, that is, 14 low beta, 20 mid beta, 26 high beta, 33 high beta, 39 gamma, and 45 hertz gamma, with a daily variation of about plus or minus 0.5 hertz. 2.2. The 83, the strongest of the 7 resonances, is the alpha brain wave range. If the rise in resonance continues, this primary resonance, the Earth pulse, changes from subband low alpha 7 to 10 hertz to subband high alpha 10 to 12 hertz, perhaps influencing our ability to deeply relax, balance, and integrate our mind-body connection. It could influence REM sleep and dreaming, and if it continues to rise, it will breach the threshold into fast beta activity. Low beta is 12 to 15 hertz. It's associated with lack of focusing attention, and low beta can even reflect attention deficit disorder. 3. The amplitude, that is the intensity of the Schumann resonance, is not constant and appears to be extremely dependent upon tropical and hence global temperature. Indeed, preliminary results seem to indicate that a mere 1 degree increase in temperature seems to be correlated with a doubling of the Schumann resonance. This could not be more significant, as it is unknown what psychological effects these fluctuations could have on us humans. It seems the awakening is happening through us and to us from within and via external influences. Without doubt, the Schumann resonance of the Earth is changing significantly, and what remains to be seen are the ramification of these changes. This is On Humans Are Free by Christina Sarich and Alexander Light. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.